Hello everyone, this is Chrisa Assis, and today we're going to be working more on ochos. So we started this exploration last week, and you will be able to find the video of last week right below. But we were focusing more on the hips, doing most of the work, and trying for the upper body, trying to pick up the gentle cues and the feedback and how it feels and how it responds to what the hips are doing. So today we're going to take our focus up in the upper body. You're only going to need an elastic band, or even just like I'm using just my scarf. It helps if it has a little bit of elasticity, so it's not something very stiff. And I want you to imagine that this is the fascia that is that is going on through, that goes through your body. So fascia, imagine it's like a pair of stockings, only it's more jello-y, and it can change its shape, and it can stretch and it can shrink. It can do many different things, and it's all over your body. So imagine like you're wearing a bodysuit, and but it's very thin and you can't see it, and it even covers organs. So it's not just something that is this, if you're wondering, is this under my skin? So it covers muscles, it covers organs as well, and it has many interesting features, characteristics. There we go. That's a better word. Very interesting characteristics. So we want to use this band to explore fascia, to get some feedback out of it, because it has that elasticity, but not in a snappy way. So not like the elastic band that you pull it away and then it snaps. You pull it out, and then if it's working efficiently, it's ready to come back, and it has this gentle flow, and it has not a snap, the opposite of a snap effect, if you can find a better word, email it to me. So so it has elasticity, it has flexibility, but not in a snap sort of way. So we're gonna try to get to feel it in the body, and especially in the back, using the band. And it's a very simple exercise, and then we're getting into forward and back ochos. So first do the exercises with the band, as you will see me doing in the video, and then practice your forward and backward ochos. Now it's a very delicate and subtle exercise. Don't focus too much on the arms. This is the important part. Don't focus too much on pulling on that band. It's not a workout. You want to feel that as your arms are pulling out, you're feeling it in your back, but not in an intense, muscly sort of way, but in a subtle way. One side going one way, the other side reacting to that action, or following that action, supporting that action, and being always prepared to change direction. So that's the main idea of how we use the band here. Go slow, take your time, find how you respond to gravity, and how the upper body especially responds to it while we're twisting and turning, and then take all that into your forward and back ochos. So with no further ado, let's go for the exercise. Watch out for the tips during the drill. Have fun. So here we go. As you step back, you reach back with the same arm. So the most important thing to think about here is that we're not doing this for a workout. We're doing this to understand how we can incorporate the fascia into our rotation, so our ochos are going to be more comfortable, more efficient. So here,
Imagine that the fascia is actually your elastic band or your scarf if it has some elasticity. You gently pull, but you don't want to just pull the snap. You want to feel that as you're going to the right, you're ready to go to reverse back to the left. So we want a continuous, smooth motion from one side and to the other side and one side and to the other side. So you can go faster or slower than me, but find this wave and find the wave. Okay? What is going to help is your arm, the hand that is at the bottom that goes back with that leg, leads that downward part of the wave. And then as it comes up, the other hand smoothly takes the lead. So manage that transition as well. Now opposite arm, opposite leg going forward. Here we go. Same action, only the legs are following a different, there's a different coordination, let's put it that way, between the upper and the lower body. But the same rules apply. So as we go through these exercises, and even though the coordination between legs and arms is different, the exercise itself stays the same. Notice the details of that coordination. How the hips are also rotating. How they're not, if you notice my hips, square towards the floor. They are going up and down and forward and back. They are also turning along with the upper body. So you need to find that connection so the whole exercise can be smooth and enjoyable. So not to create tension in the lower back or in the hip joint or in the shoulders, in the arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg, going back. There we go. That's it. So in some of these, you might be thinking, oh, I've seen this from previous videos that Chrisa did on biomechanics. Yeah, our body works in opposition. Even though this is true, our body also works on the same side. There is not one singular way of doing things. So all of these different variations of the same exercise, they're extremely valuable, and we see them at a different time during our ochos. So do not think, oh well, I don't need this for the ochos. This is what I need more, because this looks like a back ocho right here. But beware, the previous exercises are also hidden in your back or forward ochos. Now, the other thing we need to be careful with is not to exaggerate. We want to tap into something hidden underneath and very gentle, like the fascia is. You don't want to exaggerate, creating aggressive movement. You want to be very subtle, very gentle. Same arm, same leg going forward. And as you go through these different coordinations, different variations of the same exercise, feel all the biomechanical rules we've talked about in the past. Feel how the fascia is through that band, as if that band was in fact part of your body. So it is an external element, but you want to have a rhythm and an intention set, so you can use that external element to understand a big part of your body that if you tap into it, you'll notice a very big difference in how you move. So avoid aggressive movement, avoid turning this into a workout, go at your own pace, and find enjoyable ways to do it. Ocho time. Take some time here to transition. So see, same side. I'm taking a little bit of time to find that element that we were talking about here. Remember? Only now, I don't have a band. Right? This is what we did. Instead of stepping back, though, what do? I pivot. But that same arm, same leg going back, it's hidden here in your pivot. It's not in your step, it's in your pivot. So that's why I told you, do not assume that you only need one of these variations. All of these variations are hidden in your ochos. They're sneaky ones. That's how our body is making us work a little bit more, but for a good cause. Same thing here with the forward ochos. This may be a little bit more obvious, right? Maybe a little bit more obvious, but this is exactly the exercise we did and will help you a lot with the timing of the ocho. And put it into your forward ochos. There we go. So take some time to notice where you can find the different variations, and most importantly, spend some time to understand your body in order to find enjoyable movement in your practice and when you're dancing.